In this tutorial, we'll see how to create a milestone template and how to use it in crisis management. A milestone template is essentially a container of milestones. A milestone is a macro activity that must be executed to proceed with the management of the crisis. In the product configuration phase, one or more milestone templates are created for each kind of crisis. The milestone templates display protocols and processes that the customer uses to mitigate the impact of a specific crisis. Let's create a milestone template for a flood protocol. On the menu, let's select Tools, Configure, Milestones template. Let's put Flood Protocol as the name and Flood Template defined on 2019-6-26 as the description. Let's classify the taxonomy as hydrological and hydraulic. We'll add the first milestone with the label Check People's Health in Offices, and a second one with the label Check for damage in warehouses and move assets upstairs whenever possible. If the mandatory flag is set for a milestone, it means that during the crisis management, at least one action must be created within the milestone. Let's remember that a crisis event may only be closed when all required milestones contain at least one action and all actions created during the crisis management have been closed. Going back to the event console, let's select the pre-crisis event related to a flood in London. Right-click and select Open Crisis Event. Since the event is associated to the hydrological and hydraulic taxonomy, when we open the crisis, all the milestone templates that we've created under this group are available. Now it's possible to associate one to the ongoing crisis or open the crisis without associating any. Draw the area affected by the flood. Verify that there are impacted buildings and set the severity level to open the crisis event. Now select the event and click Manage Crisis. Again, we can see different types of buildings in the crisis area: warehouses, branches, and offices. In the Information tab, we see the taxonomy and the milestone template associated to it. In the Actions tab, we find the two milestones within the associated milestone template. Within these two milestones, we can create actions. From the top menu, we'll select Create New Action. When we create a new action, we must decide which milestone to put it in. Let's create an action called Contact the Office Managers. We won't add notifications to this action for now. The action is created within the first milestone. Let's create a second action in the same milestone. From the top menu, we'll select Create New Action. We fill the name text box, Contact the Branch Managers, and create it in the same milestone. As we see now, there are two actions in the first milestone. Now let's create an action in the second milestone. We'll again select Create New Action. Let's select the second milestone. As the name, we'll put Contact the Warehouse Managers, and then click on Create Action. Now the second milestone has also been populated with an action. We have two actions in the first milestone and one in the second. It's also possible to move an action from one milestone to another. Right-click on the action you'd like to move and select Manage. Then we can choose the new milestone for this action. Now we have one action in the first milestone and two in the second. By clicking on the icon next to the milestones label, we can edit the current milestone template. From this menu, we can edit the ordering of the milestones for this event. These edits will be valid for the ongoing crisis event only and will not affect the available template. From the same interface, it's possible to change the milestone template associated to the event or dissociate any milestone template, selecting the option No Milestone Template. In this case, all the milestones and actions previously created are removed, and the milestone section is no longer available. On the Information tab, we now have no milestone template associated. However, we may reassign one. Let's insert a comment. We'll go back to the Action tab And now the milestone section is back with the 2 milestones. When a new milestone template is assigned, the software maintains the previously created actions, and all of them are placed in the first milestone of the new template. In any case, it's always possible to move actions from a milestone to another using Manage in the Action context menu.